Maria Angelita Ressa is a Filipino-American journalist and author, the co-founder and CEO of Rappler, and the first independent Filipino Nobel laureate. She previously spent nearly 2 decades working as a lead investigative reporter in Southeast Asia for CNN. In 2020, she was convicted of cyberlibel by the Philippine government under the controversial Philippine anti-cybercrime law, a move condemned by human rights groups and journalists as an attack on press freedom. Ressa was awarded the 2021 Nobel Peace Prize jointly with Dmitry Muratov for their efforts to safeguard freedom of expression, which is a precondition for democracy and lasting peace. Ressa was included in Time's Person of the Year 2018 as one of a collection of journalists from around the world combating fake news. On February 13, 2019, she was arrested for cyberlibel due to accusations that Rappler published a false news story concerning businessman Wilfredo Keng. On June 15, 2020, a court in Manila found her guilty of cyberlibel, as she is an outspoken critic of Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte. Her arrest and conviction was seen by many in the opposition and the international community as a politically motivated act by Duterte's government. Ressa is one of the 25 leading figures on the Information and Democracy Commission launched by Reporters Without Borders. Ressa was born in Manila in 1963. Ressa's father died when she was 1. Her mother then moved to the United States of America, leaving her daughter and her sister with their father's family, and would visit her children frequently. Subsequently, her mother married an Italian-American man and returned to the Philippines. She took both her children to the United States when Ressa was 10 years old. Ressa was adopted by her stepfather and took his last name. Her parents relocated to Toms River, New Jersey, where she went to Toms River High School North, a public school nearby. Ressa studied molecular biology and theater as an undergraduate at Princeton University, where she graduated cum laude with a BA degree in English and certificates in theater and dance. In 1986, she then was awarded a Fulbright Fellowship to study political theater at the University of the Philippines Diliman. Ressa's first job was at government station PTV4. She then co-founded independent production company Probe in 1987, and simultaneously served as CNN's bureau chief in Manila until 1995. She then ran CNN's Jakarta bureau from 1995 to 2005. As CNN's lead investigative reporter in Asia, she specialized in investigating terrorist networks. She became an author in residence at the International Center for Political Violence and Terrorism Research of Nanyang Technological University's S. Rajaratnam School of International Studies in Singapore. From 2004, Ressa headed the news division of ABS-CBN, while also writing for CNN and The Wall Street Journal. In September 2010, she wrote a piece for The Wall Street Journal criticizing the then-President Benigno Aquino III's handling of the bus hostage crisis. This piece was published 2 weeks before the president's official visit to the United States of America. Speculations were rife. This, among other reasons, finally led to Ressa leaving the company in 2010, after deciding not to renew her contract. Ressa is a fellow at the Initiative on the Digital Economy at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and as a 2021 Joan Shorenstein Fellow at the Shorenstein Center on Media, Politics and Public Policy and Hauser Leader at the Center for Public Leadership at Harvard Kennedy School. She is the author of 2 books concerning the rise of terrorism in Southeast Asia: Seeds of Terror, an eyewitness account of Al-Qaeda's newest center, and From Bin Laden to Facebook, 10 Days of Abduction, 10 Years of Terrorism. Ressa has also taught courses in politics and the press in Southeast Asia for Princeton University, and broadcast journalism for the University of the Philippines Diliman. Ressa established the online news site Rappler in 2012 along with 3 other female founders and with a small team of 12 journalists and developers. It initially started as a Facebook page named MovePH in August 2011. Evolving into a complete website on January 1, 2012, the site became one of the first multimedia news websites in the Philippines and a major news portal in the Philippines, receiving numerous local and international awards. She serves as the executive editor and chief executive officer of the news website. On September 25, 2020, Ressa was named as one of the 25 members of the Real Facebook Oversight Board, an independent monitoring group over Facebook. Alleged defamation. Alleged tax evasion. Ressa first interviewed Rodrigo Duterte, the 16th president of Philippines, in the 1980s when he was a mayor of Davao. She again interviewed him in 2015 during his presidential election campaign, where he confessed to killing 3 people when he was a mayor. Under her leadership, Rappler has